Hey there, before we continue in the next video, I just wanted to show my game for the Game Maker's Toolkit Jam, Zombie Gargle. Play as a crowd of survivors and sacrifice as many as you like to the zombie horde to get at least one person to the other side. There you go. If you like it, rate it, leave some feedback and let me know what you think. Anyway, on to the other submissions. Okay, let us go. Which one do I want to try next? Oh, Shoot Your Goo. That was one I was interested in. Okay, it looked very nice when I looked at the GIF they have here. Okay. I'm going to play this one then. Oh, that's loading up, so... Okay, something's been blocked. Okay, I'm aware internet security. Shoot Your Goo. In the game, press escape. There we go. Oh, even settings. Oh. They've got sensitivity, they've got mouse, undo stroke, and restart. Okay. I'll stick with... Do I want to try full screen? Window can be resized. Okay. Ah, brilliant. Okay, now I've got it taking up more of the space. Let me just adjust this a little bit so it's still getting used to the whole recording setups. I'll crop it a little bit, but let's just get everything. There we go. New game. Okay. Oh god, there's a... Welcome. Use the mouse to shoot the goo, hold it to shoot it further, collect diamonds, and avoid falling off the level. Get to goal after... Okay, there seems to be a lot of levels, so I'm going to set a timer for about... Let's see. Oh, okay, so I can only move by shooting, so let's hold. Ooh. And how many... Oh, it's kind of a bit like golf, in a way. A bouncy golf. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I think it... Okay, there we go. Alright, let's try and get the diamonds. I'm imagining I get better points for... Oh, it shows me the trajectory. I wasn't aware of that. Okay, well, let's look. Though does it... Alright, no it doesn't. It shows me a line, but I can't see really the trajectory of that too well. So let's Oh, okay, I can. It's just because of the perspective, it's a bit hard for me to really... I don't see the drop, it just... Is that actually where I'll be going though? Yeah, because if I aim downwards... There we go. It'd almost be nice if the camera wasn't where it is, if the camera could be actually a bit further away, because it's a bit... Let's go next. Okay, you can use set to undo your last stroke. Okay. Oh, very nice. Ooh. There we go. Oh. Alright, let's try and just go up like this. Oh, too far. I'd say maybe a little bit more freedom with the camera, so I could sort of see from an angle maybe where my trajectory line is, because right now it just kind of looks like a straight line which bends when I hit a surface sometime. It's a bit hard to really use it to gauge like how far I'm actually going to go. Oh, there we go. It's hard for me to judge. Oh, there we go. I think it was said. Okay, so let's use said a bit more, I think, maybe, so I can kind of use that to figure out. So it feels like there should be... Alright, let's go there, bounce on that wall, because then that'll bounce me... Okay, there we go. Oh, no! Oh. Okay. Oh no! There we are. Okay. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna get a high score. Yeah. Oh, I think I did okay that time. Yay. Ooh. I'm sort of wondering if this is the kind of game where maybe the more you play, the better you get at knowing the force and the kind of the trajectory you'll get with this stuff. I suppose getting used to using the resetting a lot is a good idea for this. The glue power-up. Okay, so there's a glue power-up. Your stick to walls, it's very useful. Okay, so let us... So, if I just go intense force towards there, and will I... Oh. Oh, I sort of only... God, I can't believe I've only just noticed the bar... Oh, the bar at the bottom to let me see how much force I've used. Okay. Where is the end stage? Is that it? Yeah. There we are. Okay, can I go back to the menu? I think I'm just going to try one of the... Don't restart. Will quit bring me... Okay, quit brings me out completely. I'd just like to see one of the later levels, and then I think I'll probably call it. So I just want to see what the later levels are like. Okay. So let's try to see what the last level's like. So I'm going into this one blind, but let's just see. So what does this do? Alright, so it seems interesting. Like it's a long puzzle game with it's got an interesting kind of twist on the whole golf thing. How does the only one you play? Okay, you play with only one button. That's not really I mean, that's not really a thing. But is there anything else? Oh, still seems like just seems like a well done puzzle game. I don't have the time to go through it completely, but I think it could be rated highly quite safely. The only thing that this might be part of the gameplay is I feel it is difficult. The trajectory line, I can see sort of it does work a bit, but I still find it a little bit difficult to aim it. But still. Yeah, it's well designed. I'd say it's original. It's a nice original take on the whole golf thing. I've not played really the golf game, so maybe that's the normal trajectory sort of thing. Anyway, okay, let us look. Which one to play next? There's a lot of these. Meet me in the shadows. Okay, let's try that one. One enemy, one light. Okay, let's I will do... Let's do full screen, I think. I think I can have high graphics. Okay, so instructions. Avoid the light, move only in the shadows. Okay. It's got a very nice kind of Christmas decorations, wooden table kind of toy thing. Look, light will kill you. Once all fairies are dead, you lose. Revive dead fairies if you come close. Gather all fairies somewhere in the shadows to win. Left mouse to select, right mouse to deselect, middle mouse to rotate. Okay. Oh, and credits. Let's look at credits. So, okay. So, design Lucas Fairy Fabry. Programming Lucas again. Water paint Maggie Fabry. Music Walking Desperation from the Sun. Okay. Enter the forest. Scene 1. Meeting. Two shadow fairies meet under the tree. They avoid the light. Okay. God, this is lovely visual presentation, isn't it? Okay, so I control these two fairies. Now, I can... God, oh, I love this presentation. The glowing light, okay, yeah. So let's move you there, so you'll be in that shadow. And, I think that counts. Does that count as lit up? Is that where the ball's going to go to next? So I'm definitely not safe here. Can I get to... Okay, I can't... The issue is where can I go that I will be... Let's go here, because I think the ball's going to go there. And I want to be in the shade. Enemy turn. Yeah, there we are. Ah, I was right then. Okay. And they're going to travel there, so I would want to get... Let's see, I want to get here. So I can be... Oh! Okay, but I can be revived, so that's the thing. Now, the issue is... It'd be nice if maybe just the lines show you... Because I walked into a bad area. I think this shows you where distances may be too far, but I don't think it shows you where... kind of, that's a deadly area, but okay. Oh! Okay. It'd be nice if they could maybe avoid the shadows a bit by themselves, like, but I suppose 48 hours, that might be a polished thing more than anything else. But I know it's going to move there, so maybe I want to move somewhere where... If I move here... Okay, so that's fine. I select this fellow, and I move behind... Okay, the path I want to take is different, because I know if I go there I'm gonna just get zapped, so let's go here at least. End my turn. Okay, so this fella can't move at all. This one has free reign, so let us move you. Why can't they move there? If I just maneuver this a tiny bit, it seems... There we go. That glitch out? Can they move there? Okay, so they can't move there. But oh, I can move them as much as I want in a turn. Okay, so I can take safer, more decided. Can I? Oh no! Have I run out of moves for this front? No, okay. Why can't I? This is a bit bad because I'm gonna be in line of sight of that immediately. Oh, but I can... I don't fully understand when I can and can't move, and it's... I think that's... I suppose that's more of... I mean, that's a programming glitch, though. That's not really something to comment, but... Okay, I'm definitely going to die if I stay here, so... Oh. It's up to the other one. Revive me. Oh, I lived. That's kind of unexpected. Can I move there? Okay, so they could meet if I still have movement, but I don't. Okay, so let's just do next turn and let us go as it may. I think it could be clearer how far the players are allowed to move in one turn. As you can see here, I know that's partly a programming thing, that the characters can't move sort of there when they should be able to, but still, that's... I should take advantage of the fact that reviving is a thing, actually, because I know that... Okay, so this is a dead turn, so let's move on. Oh. Okay, and move on again. Okay, so I need to move just somewhere that's going to be... Yeah, it'd be nice if, for example, I could do short moves to places and then do bigger moves, but... Let's try. I feel like that's going to get me killed next turn, but let's take the gamble. Okay, I'm still alive, but I can't move far enough. Like, I understand when it's saying I can move, it's when it's kind of, I've picked an invalid area. I'm a bit scarpered at this point. There we are. I will give it... I'll give this one more go. It's an interesting concept, and I like the presentation. It's just... implementation has a few small glitches that makes it a bit fiddly. But okay, I'm going to try a more direct approach. I'm going to move here. We'll keep the... Will that one be safe there? Let's move... Can I move you here? Maybe... There we go, okay. And then take a turn. Can it move there? Okay. Oh! Oh, okay. They seem to overshoot that. Oh, okay. Sometimes the way casting light is bad. Okay. I'll try that one more time because I think I was near the solution there. I need to be a bit sort of cavalier with the fairies, just a little bit more willing to let one or two of them get a bit crispy before we win. So I like this. The idea is, it's a fun idea, and all that. Again, it's just a tiny bit of polish. Oh, there we go. Oh, what does level 2 look like? Oh, okay. This is interesting, so it jumps around a bit more. Let's get them all to kind of just gather in one spot, because in a way, I suppose the strategy for this game would be if you can just keep one of them around, you can kind of almost sacrifice the rest just to get them in a similar spot. Okay, so they're going to move there next. So let's move you here. Okay, there we go, that's safe. And... okay, move. Oh, that one got killed there. Okay, yeah, that's the slightly dodgy ray tracing. Okay, can they both? I like the way of victory in this is to proactively let them die. I like the kind of narrative setup here. I think I've spent enough time for now. I want to move on to the other ones, but no, I think this is one this is one I'd like to come back to later on in my own time. It is a fun little puzzler. A few technical glitches here and there, which I think might get a mark dropped off for those, but apart from that, no, the design seems grand. Yeah, okay. So let me just close that. Trying to think, is there anything I could say more about? No, just again, apart from just, and I think they're aware of it, the one or two not visuals, ray tracing glitches and the pathfinding glitch. Again, it would be nice in a sense. When I think real-time strategy, you tend to be given a distance you can travel, and then you can kind of take it in parts. So in this one, I can only take the one path in a way. It'd be nice if I could maybe see, like, the line could show me how far I've got left I can travel, so I can maybe split up my path instead of using the Unity navigation, if I can navigate around a bit, because, you know, to get the specific points. But no, so let's see, adherence to the theme. What did it say about adhering to the theme? What was the only one aspect? The theme of the jam is only one, so I came up with the idea to have only one main light. And okay, yeah, the only one enemy thing. Yeah, fair. I'd say the only one character. You've got one object that's a hazard that you have to keep in mind, and that kind of affects everything in a very nice way. Okay, yeah. I'd say design, one or two glitches stop me giving it full stars, but I'm still rating it highly. Originality, yeah, I'd rate it highly for original. I know there's other real-time strategies, but presentation's the way. I mean, I've not seen a game like that, and I think I just think it's neat. So yeah, save rating. Oh, I happen to remember just save my ratings, haven't I? I can double check that later. I'm pretty sure I have. You know, fingers crossed. Yeah, I have. Good. Okay. Let us look. Which one do I want to play next? Let's see. Okay, let's try this one. Broken Steering. I'm trying a lot of 3D games. I did specifically type the 3D tag in to have a look for them, so let's see. Controller input was used in our new Unity input system. A on XX. Okay, good. This is a joystick, so let me get my controller set up. So control input, south button to accelerate, so that's, and east face button, brake. So it's A and B. You can only steer left. Okay, let's launch it. Broken Steering. Play. Oh, okay. A. So. Okay, this is. Okay. Oh, overshot. So you can only steer left. That's the gimmick here. So that's I wonder how can I tell? So if is my acceleration always going the cars forward, or can I kind of drift in? Is my direction I'm going the direction that sort of I gain speed in? So I think it's the first, because I think if it was the second, then I could kind of turn while I stop accelerating, and then it would kind of... Okay. I passed the finish line. Is there more to this? Just going to go backwards. It doesn't seem... Oh, did I just jump? It doesn't seem to say there's anything additional, so it's just kind of the track. It's a lot easier to go in this race in reverse. Whee. Okay. I mean, again, it's a case of presentation's nice and all, but if it doesn't seem like there's anything to do, let me just load up the page and see if they say anything else on it, because right, I went for the track once, so I don't think. Let's see, controller input, e-space. You can only stay left. Have fun and oh, okay. So I think this seems to have been made as kind of a go around the place kind of thing, but it's not a designed thing. So let's see. Let's see. Okay, so it does seem like it's kind of just a kind of sandbox testing out of the person digging out some of the input stuff, but okay, so neat presentation, but there's not really enough there for me to really say anything else on, so I can't really think on it much. I'll move on to the next one then, I guess. So, let's see, reading through some of the ones I've got. I have no idea what Intercom would be like, so let's launch that one up. Oh, should have looked at the page first, but oh, I'm in Unity now. Okay, I will try and just get this display a bit bigger. Okay, so I'm missing a little bit of the it's square shape, so I don't really want to be missing the bottom because it could be stuff needed. So that's kind of I'll recrop it if it's missing stuff. Okay, so what are my inputs here? Space. Okay, what am I going to do? Please, I need help. Is there anyone out there? Can anyone hear me? Someone's out there, please respond. There we go. So does that mean someone's there? Is there hope after all? Ask again, just be sure. Can you really understand me? I knew I'm saved. Okay, is that the only way you can communicate? Only one note. Okay. Phone is gone, I can't find help anywhere. If you can guide me out of this place. Okay. Follow me, if I remember correctly, this should be the way forward. Follow me to the next room, I'll go on ahead. Okay, I think even just that text alone kind of, I think I get all the setup here. So if memory serves me right, this is the entry point to the underground passage, a way out. The door is usually kept locked to keep intruders out. There are two chains that can open the door, but one of them doesn't work. Now, which one is the working one again? Okay, so far I'm just pressing space to go through the text and that, so it's kind of, it's still narrative, not started the gameplay yet. I guess this is still the tutorial, so okay. So that's a no. Okay. It could maybe introduce me to gameplay a bit sooner. It's just been kind of text so far, but let's hopefully it'll get started in the next room. Okay, it's taking a little bit of time. Go is the most important one, you know. Okay, I think earlier on it must have distinguished between no and yes, but just because I was kind of going through the text, I kind of didn't pick up on what it was. I've just been pressing space. Wasn't that yes? Okay, so crit tap is yes. Okay, so I make... If I do something, that kind of determines it. So now go is 3 taps. It's interesting, just I think the narrative goes on a bit long. It'd be nice to kind of immediately get into some puzzles or something with this, rather than just following this loop. Oh. I don't know what I set for stop. I think it's a little bit confusing because I kind of didn't really get what was happening when we were saying the no's and the yeses. I think it would be nicer just to simply have a button input for like, or clear, distinguish, like long is, you know, long is yes, short is no, double is go, rather than the player saying it, because it's just a tad confusing. And I can't get the guy to go anymore. Which is a shame, because it looks like this is where the puzzles start more. Let's look at the page and see what people have to say. There are only 2 kinds of tone sounds you can make, short or long, depending on how long you hold space. For short tones, very quick tap space. You do not need to hold space longer than half a second or long. Okay. Let's see. Suppose the character didn't react to no after. Yeah, they don't seem to react to stop. No doesn't seem to count stop. When you really got to know the character, mostly because he comes home. I love the fact the player chooses it, but when I understood that I had in fact decided the more that I could, I was like, okay. I do seem to be a tad stuck here a bit. I'm at. Can I reset? Okay, I might try launch that one more time, and I'll see if I can't maybe just speak through the text this time. So, a lot of tap spacing. Might be good to have like confirm that noise means this thing, because you don't know. Oh, okay, so this one has that. It's definitely original. It's definitely interesting. It's just for me, I think I feel a little bit like the I suppose would handholding be the term for in this case? It's just kind of it's a lot of the doing exactly what the character in the game says rather than kind of figuring it out. I suppose it's kind of it'd be nice to get into the action a bit faster. Let's wait and go. Okay, so it worked this time. I cannot remember what yes was anymore, but oh. Oh. Okay, I think when it resets a room, it may be not resetting all the way to beginning to the text, and rather just the puzzle itself, because it's a tad confusing because the button for the intercom and the text are the same. When I'm trying to get through the text quickly, I might accidentally set up a new control code, really. And that can muck me up later on. Did I do 3 taps? Yeah, okay. The idea is interesting and all that. It just feels like for gameplay, it could use a little bit of polish and just sort of player experience here. It could just be me, but I do think, for example, saying the reset to be at this point where you establish what the jump command could be, maybe, would be a good point, rather than straight at the beginning. Okay. Especially for something like this, because each time I have to just go through this after failing like a small bit. There we go. It does add a little bit to frustration rather than enjoyment. It's something to make it really clear when you're establishing a new command, because you might accidentally just do something random when you're trying to go through the text. Okay, there we go. Made it. Well, something that could maybe somewhere that you could kind of check what your commands you did were. I mean, at least the character seems, well, I think we would say the character seems grand and all. Close that up. Seems grand and all, just, there are a few bits where it could be polished up a bit, I think. So yeah, don't think it's, don't really think I've got anything more to say, so I'll just quickly leave my rating. Yeah, it definitely hits the theme, I think. It's definitely original. I think the design just, it shows sort of the stuff that makes sense from the mechanic it's got, and sort of showing an interesting thing. It could be a bit punchy, which I understand that's a 48 time limit, but at the same time it's even a 48 time limit, it doesn't take away from the things that are a bit frustrating at times. But no, I still mark it good for that. I mean, it's interesting enough that even if I found it a tad annoying at times, I still have to acknowledge that it was interesting sort of stuff going on. So I just wish it could have been a bit sort of refined, but it's 48 hours. Like, you know, refinements for after that, not during. Okay. I mean, hopefully the feedback's useful though. Actually, just saying what was and was iffy and wasn't iffy. Anyway, so I will play. I think I'll actually get through. I think I might be able to get through all the ones that I've got installed here. That I installed yesterday. So that's nice. I'll have to go and do things soon, but I have enough time, I think. So let's try. Ooh, press launch before I had the thing. No. One box, one button. How to play. Click and load left mouse button. Nice music. I'm just going to say this actually. This is nice music because it's not. One of the nice things is it's quite backgroundy. I've had a few of the games where the music's been quite. I don't know if the term pitchy, but it would kind of stab at the ears. So you'd have puzzle games with like a kind of punch to the ears, and it makes it hard to think. Okay, that's a little bit of punch, but still like within reasonable. I can still think as I do things with it. Anyway. How to play. Click and hold left mouse button on the plug to drag it to the power socket. Press the button to activate the machines and advance to the next level. Press the R key to reload the stage. This game was made for this puppet. Okay, 3D models and UI. David Wong. Programming. Sanjeev Prasad. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing the names. You get revenge by trying to say mine. Game design, Walter Fram. And music is Nando Nagunian. I'm gonna chuck it up to speed to if I get things too wrong. That's my right. Okay. Oh, nice presentation. Oh, what does this do? Right. Oh, so I can kind of practice the menu. Oh, that's good. This is a good way to juice it. So I can kind of play around in the menu. Oh no, I don't want to quit. Can I take it out? No. Oh, thank you. There we go. And now, now I press the button. Okay, neat. I like this then. So I suppose I do this first, activate that. I hold this down. Oh god, this is such a nice sort of just presentation interaction and all. Okay, so I have to be a bit quick here. Oh. Okay, well I don't have to be too quick because but you can definitely see how they could kind of have puzzles where you have to be, oh. Physics is a tiny bit glitchy there, but I'm not going to really hold that against them, that's just troubleshooting the thing. You can see how this could be used for puzzles down the line where you have to kind of plug into one thing quickly and then before it passes like an opening, you have to get in there before you lose the opportunity. Yeah. What does this box do? Let's plug into there and just see before. Ah, okay, that's a piston. Sometimes it can be a little bit iffy to the plugging in, but there we go. I have to go a little bit above, it seems. There we go. Oh, I still get next level, even if it didn't get delivered. Ooh, this one's got quite a few move parts. So I need to get. So that's going in reverse. And I want it to preferably fall on this one. So I suppose I have to kind of try and shoot it out at the right speed, which I just about did. Okay. Okay, neat. I'm liking this. There's not much. Oh, so I have to be a bit more speedy. Oh, that's a nice speed setting. Okay. So, fire. And now I've got the walls. So that was kind of a high intensity one in the speed, and then a slower one here. So let me just. Oh, okay. So I can't be light on the pistons. I can only be heavy on them. Okay, so that's the aforementioned slightly glitchy placement of this thing, but still. Let's get out of the way. There we go. Oh, no, 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 come on. Oh. It'd be nice if you could kind of pull them away even when you've got them selected, because right now I have to re-click it again if I get it in the wrong thing, but well, we can get it through here. There we go. And a little bit more, and there we go. Right on the money. That was a good one. I like that. Yay! Okay, that was brilliant. I love that one. It feels like it feels in the same way. I'm trying to think of a game that's the first word doesn't begin with a G and the second one isn't jousting, but it's kind of in the same kind of physics of kind of strange inputs. It's kind of one of those. Makes humans fall flat. It's those kind of things as well. Makes me think of those kind of more physicky ones. I like that. Okay, I like that a lot. Like, okay, definitely here's the theme. So I don't like showing the wings, so I'll just turn this off. But I'm just going to say that you can see what's about to give this for theme. Yeah, 5 stars for theme. Very good design. Great design. And originality, yeah, like technically it's you click one thing at a time to get the thing going, but I think, yeah, even that approach, so yeah, this one gets high marks. I love this. I love the interaction UI. It's great. That's what I can really say. Let's see. So out of the ones I downloaded yesterday, let's try the first 2D one for a bit. Let's first look at the page. I keep forgetting that, but let's do that this time. Okay, there's no audio, time only advances. This is what interested me, and another time-based one, so I was curious what the approach would be. So time only advances 1 move at a time. Only 1 item can be held at a time. 1 major mechanic, fire. Okay, maybe that's what drew me in. I don't recall reading it, but fire will get me there. Arrow keys to move. Okay. There are 3 ones you can achieve. Look for secrets. There are only 2 levels. Okay, let us play. I'll have to stop this recording soon because I have to sort some things out in a bit, but I'll still try and get through the last, I think, 3 or so games. Oh, my dog's snoring. Let me crop the display to try and make this. I wish OBS had the slightly better interface for being able to drag things out, but let us. If I just do this, I should be able to roughly get it there. There we go. Okay, enter. I is the fire key. Okay, so arrow keys to move. So I'm moving down here. Is that a door? No, okay. Ah, here's an item. I've got a torch, so I can. Ah, okay, so those are the seconds and neat. Okay, oh no, I got a key. Okay, I've left the torch, but I can go to unlock the key. So I'm gonna go here. Can I go back to that secret? Okay, no. So once I open a door, I've gone past it, but I can come back later to see what that secret was. Ah, okay, so I can't burn these wooden things directly. I have to use the kind of cobwebs as kindling. I can't get far enough there. Maybe if I'd moved when the fire did, can I... So there's a certain element of using Can I use these fires? No, so I can't use them to relight the torch. Okay. So let us move down, see what's here. I like this one. This feels just like a fun, well-designed 2D puzzle game. Kind of adventure-y as well. I've not played one like that yet in the Jam, so I'm enjoying this. Okay, so I donated to this room. I still need to get past there. Now, am I missing something for that mechanic? Oh, it burned here, so did something I burn in the other room burn to up here? Okay. Silent Tower Games, LLC. Okay, so I got, so the ending I got was like anyone, I think they said there was, I is the flag gate. I think they said there were different ones, so I'm curious, can I find more? So I'm just going to, oh, burn every, was that the burn anything? Okay, let's, okay, so I can't burn that, but I think if I go back up to where I started, so there's a coin there. I almost looked like I found a passage. Alright, so though it looked like that went off the screen to the right, and that's where the wooden thing was. So yeah, okay. So see, I got that. And I'm going to donate to the person in this area, and then I'm going to go back to the second level and do the donation again. I'd say that was clear enough. Like, it kind of showed in the second level that you can burn things in one room and it gets to a second room. So I think, like, maybe there could be one or two things to make that a tiny bit clearer, but I think it shows enough that that's what it's doing. Like, if you keep exploring, mind, you'll find that. So I don't think that's obfuscated. I think that's clear enough. So that's going to burn down below. If I go there, can I actually see that? No, let's burn down here. Then I'm going to go up here. And I'm going to get the coin to give. There we are. Yeah, so I've donated twice. I've burnt my way free. Hoping the keyboard noise isn't too loud. I cannot tell yet in the recording. I suppose I'll know when I hear back. Okay, yeah, I like that one. It's all short but sweet. There's not really any criticism I can give it. It's it just kind of feels kind of not so much a puzzle game, but kind of like just a nice little kind of adventure game. I liked that, so yeah. We go to its page. I will give it actually one of the. Yeah, it's a fun little dungeon crawl, I'd say is. Yeah. I managed to figure out how to get the 2 donation things and all that stuff. So yay. Oh, we just waited, so definitely here's the theme. Maybe not the most original, but still fun. So yeah. I can't give it too high in originality, but I can make up for that in design. I feel it was fun. Okay. So the games I've left are the ones I installed yesterday. So let's look. Brightest, which I think I saw on the Mark stream. Crystal Rick. Sadly, this one I couldn't get playing properly with the Jam version. Uno? No, it's not Uno, but Uno. And the only one. So let's try Brightest, because I feel like that feels like it's going to be maybe slightly longer one. I've only got the 3 left, so there's not too many left to get through. Ah, good. I think like me is like, oh, this is Otis. I was like, is this level selection? Oh, it is level selection. Good. I think like with my game, I was like, okay, in case people can't get through a level, I'm just gonna let them skip. Though I made the skipping level button space. That was not a good idea. But anyway, hold Shift, push and pull. Press R to reset and escape to crypt. Okay, so let's move. Am I moving on a grid? His movement's a bit funky in that way. Okay, so yeah, light activates these things, so... Oh, have I got stuck? Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so yeah, that's a simple puzzle there. So you use the light, leave it there, so you can interact with that thing. That's good. I think that menu screen, maybe just because of the title and the way it's presented, I was a bit confused whether that was level select or that was set my brightness levels that you saw back in like the Wii games and older PlayStation games. Do I need this to be in shadow? Yes, okay. So, can I move this box? Yes, I can. Okay, yeah, that's like that. That's kind of showing off ways to kind of do more in this puzzle. Okay, so I stand here. Ah, yeah, this is... So if I stay here, I can block its view. There we go. This is a nice sort of raising of complexity and showing things. Okay, what's this? Place the orb to power the beam. Oh, what are these? These are all... Oh, okay. And is this deadly to me? No, it's not, but it's kind of... It does a something, and I imagine these reflect it. Yes. Quite a few games about light reflection this jam. There was, I think, what was it called? Was it One Light? Had a little bit of a light reflection thing going on. That's one of the things you would do if you're doing a game which involves lights, I guess. Let's see, so there are... I'm just kind of saying on the mirror, so I've got them here, but let's... Can I move the camera? No. It's a little bit hard to tell in the dark areas, but I suppose I can... I guess I can, you know, get this light around, so that would be... It's dark, now it's brighter. Okay, so I want this illuminated so I can go there. Let's think this out. So this will turn it that way, so if I move this up a tad, down a bit, there we go. And now I've got this one, and that should allow me to aim. There we go. Now that path is open, but will it stay open? There's the... Oh, but I can go around there. Oh, that's okay, I have to just move this down a tad. Maybe if these buttons here could be a bit easier to see, maybe slightly emissive, so because they're in dark areas, it can be a bit hard to notice they're there. But no, I like this. This has been a good, steady progression in the complexity in the puzzles. I think level design-wise, great. Like that's what it's about, isn't it? So that was level 4, so I'm in final test now. Okay, so let's put this on the beam, which has been shown before. So that needs to be in shadow for that. Is there something? That's a bit of a sinister overtone music. Is there something I need to be wary of in this room? So all these aim towards this way. And there's a mirror there that lets me get a block so I can put something in the shade. Okay. Yeah, I'm able to navigate this around. There we go, so that's in the shade. Does that offer me any advantage, though? Like, okay, this is now blocked off. Is there a pro to that for me? Not that I can see. So I want to get rid of those spikes. So that I can get that beam over here. Let's see, I've only got a few minutes before I have to go back to the front to open the door, so let's see if I can't figure this out. Let's try and think. Can I... Actually, yeah, I've been doing this, but can I just simply... Is there a way that I can illuminate this light with the things in here? No, because there's no laser. I would say it'd be nice if the things in the dark could be a bit brighter, because it's a bit hard to tell what's going on. All these lights... Actually, that's the point. While they all face the same way... No, so they all only... Oh, that's kind of interesting. But there's no way for me to get my hands... What there is there? There we go. Okay. Yeah, so this is a case of if this stuff... I know it's supposed to be light and dark, but it's a case of even if it's kind of meant to imply darkness, these could be, instead of kind of dark shaded, they could be blue and greens, they could be colours that let me see these things here. Because I couldn't see them, I couldn't really tell that sort of these objects were here for quite a while. Now I do know, so I can kind of, you know, do that, but still, that would just make level progression a bit faster. So let us look. Can I... What happens if I take this here? Okay. But if I go like this, can this cube help me? Actually, I'd say that's just to mention, that's a slight confusion over here, because these things were all movable before. Maybe there could be a clear stationary and movable version, because I thought at some point I'd have to get my hands on them to move them around. So maybe clearer when those mirrors are stationary, and again, just something... If the stuff in the darkness could be more visible, I think that would help. That would improve the game quite a bit. But no, apart from that, that's a relatively minor gripe. But apart from that, good, clear, consistent level design, and all that jazz. The originality of the concept has been done. Quite a few people in the jam have taken the only moving a light around, but I think this one managed to, even if quite a few of the games in this jam have done the whole moving lights around, I'd say this one's managed to kind of make it feel more integral to the design. So I'd have to give it, I would give it more props and originality, just because I think it works it into the core concept more. I think some of the other ones was kind of more of a narrative thing. This one here, though, it's completely part of it. So yeah, I will rate that. So I have to give it high design, I'd say. A few, I would count things like clarity as part of design, just a few minor things just to help improve the visual feedback. Again, making things in the dark. You can still make it look like dark. Like you can have dark areas be blue, and that makes it feel like it's dark, and then when it's, you know, it can still be quite visible. But just to make the puzzle things you need in dark areas visible, that'd be good. Here's the theme, and here's the theme, and I'd say while the moving light thing's been done by quite a few people, I feel this one's implemented the best and in a different way, so it gets high originality for that. Good game. I mean, I was able to get through it quite well, and I thought it increased the complexity quite nicely. So I need to go off and do some things, but once I'm back, I will be playing the final games, which should be Crystal Wick, Uno Seneco, I think, and the Oni No One. And then I think that will be all of them for today. So, yeah.